maybe 5-6 hours a day. And then it depends on what semester it is. If it's fall semester, I'm 1 day short on studying because Saturdays I don't study because football. I don't. That's my time. That's like my time. So I think it was in high school. It was kind of like you just did it, and it was just kind of like busy work. Whereas in college, like if you don't study, if you don't do this, you will not be successful. And I think much. For example, I didn't study at all in high school. So when I came into college, studying on a daily basis was not it for me, and I needed smaller group sessions to essentially learn the material. So I would go to SI and help reinforce the material that we would learn in class. Probably like my big thing. That's probably like what the biggest thing I've learned after my first semester was time management. So I think it's like the first week of class, the Center for Career Development, they give out the planners. I went down there, got it, and I literally filled it out with everything in the syllabus. So probably be my first semester was when I just kind of reached out and needed help because I wasn't doing very well in Chem 120. So I reached out to my SI leader and I was like, I need help. What can I do? And one of the things that they directed me to is my teacher, Dr. Bass, just to get help. And because I wasn't understanding, I wasn't doing as well as I wanted to on the test, and especially with where I wanted to be down the road, I knew I needed to get good grades. So I kind of reached out to people that were around me. I reached out to my RA and those kind of people, and they kind of directed me to the resources that I needed, such as But as far as it would probably be like the whole medical aspect that I want to go into. Mostly because every day when I'm sitting there studying and I'm dreading it or I can't solve something, I always think about this is going to help me down the road when I'm sitting there with a patient and I'm trying to figure out how to save this person's life. So that's kind of like what drives me and what kind of keeps me focused on life and what's ahead of me. When I'm not studying, I go and I do clubs, and that's like my release. That's what I like to do for fun. So if I've kind of been in the library or something like that all day, what I'll do is I'll go volunteer or go do something like that. Just kind of get out of it, but still be working towards my goals. Driven, I guess, to where I'm like, I know what I want to do, I know how to get there, and I just have to give it everything I got. So